Before Hurricane Van Gerwen hit the PDC, there was another player threatening Phil Taylor's reign, namely Adrian Lewis. World champion in 2011 and 2012, he looked as if he could become the ruler of the PDC. But as time went on, he struggled more and more to bring back that spacey level of play, until his temporary retirement for personal problems announced in 2023. Waiting for his return in this video, we will analyze position, stance, grip, front camera, throwing action and speed. Let's discover the secrets of Lewis' throw. Adrian positioned himself just a fingernail to the left of the center. He uses a forward stance, a middle way between close and open stance. Forward stance also used by many others like Michael Smith, for example. If we draw a line from the eyes to the heel, we can see that everything is perfectly aligned. Lewis' stance is excellent. Beyond the forearm, practically nothing moves. The right shoulder is tilted forward a little. This leads to the elbow being quite low with the dart coming up to mouth level during the pullback. The arm is fully extended during the release, but we will say more about this later. Talking about grip, Adrian uses a 4-finger grip. Thumb and index finger hold the dart at the end of the barrel, practically on the stem, with the index finger actually slightly raised to leave a clear line of sight to the target. The middle finger provides stability by resting at the start of the barrel, while the ring finger is placed on the tip. Solid grip. Let's take a look at a detail of Lewis' throw. A moment before releasing the dart, he makes the dart go from point up to straight with a slight rotation. This is a characteristic feature of his throwing action. From the front cam, we can see that Adrian is right eye dominant. The movement is simple and effective. Dart in line with his right eye, straight pullback and release. The elbow is very solid, allowing the forearm to be aligned at about 90 degrees. The hand, once the release is completed, is slightly lower than most players. Let's analyze Lewis' throwing action. His action is fluent and smooth. Make the game so simple. He sets the dart at about 102 degrees, then performs the pullback to about 70 degrees, and finally release the dart. The release is excellent with the arm fully extended. As we said before, at the end of the release, the hand position is a little lower than most. Let's take a look at a slow-mo of Adrian's release. Incredibly smooth, certainly a strength of his throw, comparable with few others. Notice how the elbow rises by almost nothing. Another fantastic aspect of Lewis' throw is the rhythm. We don't talk so much about rhythm, but it is a key element in being a good darts player. Having the perfect, consistent timing to make the same gestures is crucial, and this is where Adrian is incredibly talented. Speed is not an element that affects the level of a darts player. However, I usually like to include it in the analysis because it is an element that adds awesomeness in a match. Adrian takes about 5.5 seconds to release the darts, an average time more inclined towards fast than slow. Thank you for watching the video. Write in the comments who you would like to be analyzed next.